Hey guys, it's Kari, and today I'm going to show you how I PSE signed a drop in the ocean by Ron Pope. So let's get started. So the first line starts out, a drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I use the sign for drop where you take your middle finger and thumb and looks like you're dropping something. A drop in the ocean. Ocean's where you do a W, like water. And then it goes into waves in the ocean. A change where you do two X hands, one goes over the other like this. A change in the weather, and weather is with two W hands, kind of by your chin like this, and they interchange out like that. I was praying that you and me might end up together. I passed praying that you and me, so like us together. So we do a K hand, and you flick your wrist in like this, so it looks like you're talking to both of us, like I'm talking to you. That you and me, maybe, might end up together, and so I use the sign for end where you take two flat hands and you look like you're chopping off your non-dominant hand like this, end, and then I went into a D so it looks like end up together, two hands like this. It's like wishing for rain as I stand in the desert. I said similar to wishing, and you take a C hand up here and go straight down, wishing for rain, and rain is kind of where you just flip your hands like this, rain as, so this is like happening at the same time simultaneously, two pointer fingers coming out like this, as I stand, and it's a little person standing, stand in the desert, and desert's where you take an X hand by one side of your chin, go to the other side, and then kind of go out like place. So as I stand in the desert, but I'm holding you close, so I said like next to, which is this sign. You take two hands like this, next to, but I'm holding you closer than most. I use the sign most. So you take two A hands and your dominant hand goes up like this. It is different than every, because every goes down and then most comes up like that. So like most, but I'm holding you closer than most because you are my heaven, because you are my heaven, and heaven is where you kind of have your arms come up and your wrists roll out like this. And then it starts the second verse. I don't want, so you throw it away. I don't want to waste the week, and week is where you go like this, weekend, if you don't love me. There's the sign for love. Pretend is where you kind of open up an L hand by your nose like this. It's like pretend to be fake. It's around the same thing. Pretend a few more hours, then it's time to go. The sign for few is where you take this hand and it kind of opens up like this. So a few more hours, and hours looks like minute where you tick like this, but you're going to go in a circle. A few more hours, then it's time to go. Just the sign for go. Then it's time to go. As my train rolls down the East Coast, I wonder how you keep warm. As, so again simultaneously, as my train, and train looks like this with two like H hands, one goes on top like this. As my train rolls down the East Coast, I just do east, where you just take an E hand and slide it across your body. East coast, and coast just looks like this, like the edge of an ocean, like a coast. As my train runs down the East Coast, I wonder, kind of like rotating thinking hands, I wonder how you stay warm. I just chose keep warm, or excuse me, stay warm. Stay warm. Too late, and late is where you just kind of push your hand back like this. Too late to cry, like tears. Too broken to move on. I said like really, like a lot. Broken to continue. So too broken to continue. Too broken to move on. And still I can't let you be. And still I can't let you be. I just said I can't leave you alone. I can't let you be alone. Most nights I hardly sleep, so I signed every night I don't sleep. Don't take what you don't need from me. Don't take what you don't need from me. And then it repeats the chorus again. And it comes into the third verse, misplaced trust in old friends. I signed trust is gone, so misplaced trust. Trust is where you take hands like this, one by your hand, one by your chest, and you pull out like this. Trust gone. And the sign for gone is where you do a hand like this on your non-dominant hand. Again, hand like this on your dominant hand, and one goes through another. So it's like something is gone. Misplaced trust in old friends, past friends, and friends is where you do X hands, just like that. Never counting regrets. Never counting, and counting is a flat non-dominant hand and F hand going like this. Never counting regrets. It's the same sign for sorry, where you take an A hand by your chest, like you're really sorry about something. By the grace of God, I do not rest at all. I finger spelled by the grace, like by the Son of God, I don't rest. Like never, like I never rest. So then it goes New England. I just finger spelled N-E, New England. As the trees change, I said leaves change, the trees change. So trees, this, change. The last excuse that I'll claim, I signed the last excuse I'll say. So last is where you do two I hands, and one of them hits your non-dominant hand like this. The last excuse, kind of like forgiveness, kind of like this. Last excuse that I'll claim, I was a boy who loved a woman like this. Like a woman, like a little girl, I signed young girl. So two bent in hands like this, young girl. And then it basically repeats. And still I can't let you be. Most nights I hardly sleep, I don't sleep. Don't take what you don't need from me. And basically the entire song repeats, and it goes into this little bridge part where it says heaven doesn't seem so far away anymore. So I signed heaven doesn't seem far. So this is a sign for far, two A hands like this. Far away anymore, nana. So I just said now, like no, like now. Heaven doesn't seem far away anymore. And he repeats that for a little bit and then goes back to the chorus, a drop in the ocean, and the song is over. So sorry guys, that was kind of a longer one. Hope you stayed with me. I post a new video every week with a tutorial, so let me know what you guys think.